Hey peeps and geeks, you're watching the R1 Gamer. I'm Richie, and in April many of the games feature action, adventure and mayhem. Catastrophes, calamities and temporal causalities. Here is the first release hitting the shelves for April 2016. Quantum Break, starring Shawn Ashmore, Aidan Gillen and Dominic Monaghan. This time-tastic tale of trouble will also be a mini-series watchable in-game. The catch is that the live-action episodes will reflect the choices made in gameplay between the episodes. At Riverport University, somewhere in North America, scientists were doing experiments which resulted in breaking time. Yes, they broke time. Bad scientists! As a consequence of breaking that time egg, Jack Joyce and antagonist Paul Serene are granted time-tastic powers, while time does its own thing, stopping and stuttering all over the place. Monarch Solutions attempt to cover up this quantum calamity with the standard corporate solution, with guns. The high-detail environments provoke a cinematic experience, with tons of collectibles, combat, and quantum chaos.
Legends tell of an impregnable fortress, and in its depths lies a weapon of immeasurable power. A gun that can kill the past.
Okay, I want this game for the voiceover alone. This game is retro, colourful, flashy, and chock full of guns. What's not to like? Well, maybe the difficulty. The action of this retro-style adventure looks insanely intense. Even with the tough challenges, remember the ultimate prize: a gun that can kill the past. Who wouldn't want that? Enjoy multiplayer madness as you and a mate can compare gun barrels in co-op. So go gun crazy in this dungeon crawling shoot 'em up. There are lots of enemies to shoot to smithereens in a zany variety of ways, with some bizarre boss battles thrown in for good measure. It's all about guns, shooting, strategy and guns. So cock your pistols, buff both barrels and scrub up your semis. Leave the safety off and have a blast. Get it? Blast? Guns? Never mind.
Enter the Gungeon.
Bandai Namco Entertainment brings you the shiny new nugget of nightmares. Most games teach you how to survive their challenges. This one reveals multiple ways to die. In the dead land, the undead are rising. A little redundant, but still shocking. Following the style of its predecessors, the story is never really explained. It's up to you to explore the world and discover the history for yourself through relics and items. From what we can gather, the first flame is dying, and only embers and ashes remain. The old kings deposed and banished. All conjecture at this point. What we do know is that the Lords of Cinders have risen from the earth to combat the threat to the Link of Fire. Aldrich, the big spewing blob. Farron's legion of Abyss Watchers, you know, the cliché undead army, and Yorn, the peeved-off burning night giant. Shield, slash, and dodge your way past giants, dragons, and armies of beasts, and this woman who wants to brand you with her 60s peace symbol. Can the Red Knight beat back the nightmares and break the cycle of light and dark? A reimagining of the 2002 game for the PS2. Here is the origin story of how the friendship between Ratchet and Clank began, now on PS4. Join them on their journey from humble beginnings into galactic heroes. The Blargian chairman Drek desires to build a new home planet for his species by stealing the best bits of other worlds. More than a remaster, the classic tale has been remade from scratch, expanding upon the gameplay by adding new levels, new bosses, and increasing the galaxy itself, providing new planets to plunder. I mean explore. Well, you can never have enough nuts and bolts. Learn what it means to be a hero. Battle alien life forms throughout the cosmos, using all of Ratchet's fun guns and gadgetry. There's blasters, grenade launchers, the pixel gun. Don't forget the Groovetron, a globe and a gun to get your groove on. If you get a kick out of wild animals and control of deadly armed flying battle cruisers jetting around saving the galaxy, then look who's back! Fox McCloud takes to the skies and the stars to save the day, and he's brought the whole gang to help you defeat Andros and the evil empire that has risen to subjugate any planet within the Lilat system. This is what he does when he's not battling in Super Smash Bros. Your craft can transform into a mobile walking battle tank for a more stationary approach to combat. Along with the R-Wing, you have the Gyro Wing with Droid and the Landmaster tank to ground those enemy forces. The gamepad gives you a different perspective from Fox's first-person line of sight. It is also amiibo compatible and has a co-op mode, so Fox up and take to the stars! Gungeon 2 has been out on PC for a while now and will soon port over to the PS4. You are the absolute evil, residing underground, ruling over the underworld of darkness with your minion hordes. The overworld, on the other hand, is sunny and lush and full of happy critters. It must be destroyed! Build an evil army and solidify your empire before rising to the surface to dismay the land above. This game has been called the spiritual successor of Dungeon Keeper. And I find I agree. So go forth, conquer the overworld, rid the land of those pesky unicorns and make the forests, towns and villages as miserable as the underworld. Nothing like darkness to dampen the mood. The world is full of invisible creatures called yokai, who are in fact responsible for all the mischievous bad things that happen. Nate, or Katie, depending on if you choose to be a boy or girl, finds a handy watch in the woods that identifies the yokai. It's up to you to investigate anything out of the ordinary, weird or wacky, and reveal these mysterious monsters. They could be hiding anywhere, in the parks, houses, the U-bend of a toilet. Needing the bathroom too much? Losing your keys? Unexplainable bad moods? Then there's a good chance you are being plagued by a yokai. There are over 200 of these playful pranksters hidden throughout the town of Springdale, and many more people that need your help. If the game doesn't grab your attention, maybe the anime show will. In fact, Japan will soon receive the third Yokai Watch game this summer 2016. Looks like yokai are here to stay. There you have it, the guns, the gadgets, and the games hitting the shelves. So what games are you excited for? Those where you can be a yokai kid, an outrageous overlord, or even a dynamo dancing with danger? No matter your preference, there are loads more games out there of all genres and dispositions. For more on what's hitting the shelves, please like and subscribe to the R1 Gamer and feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, stay magic, and see you next time!